Here's the escape method. Why isn't my salary enough? This question is running through the minds of millions of people today. You work hard, you get your paycheck, and somehow by the middle of the month, you're already counting days until the next one. But here's the interesting part. There is a reason far more powerful than everything is expensive, and most people don't even realize it. Research shows that 78% of workers live paycheck to paycheck. Not because they're careless, but because they're fighting invisible forces. In this video, I'm going to explain the 3 major reasons your salary quietly disappears. And at the end, I'll give you a method that shows results in the very first month. People who use this method say, for the first time, I actually have money left over at the end of the month. Before we begin, if you like the video, it helps this content reach more people. Now let's get into the story that will change you. Imagine a guy named Michael. He's 32 years old, works in marketing, makes about $4,200 a month. His salary hits his account, and for a few days, everything feels bright. He whispers to himself, this month, I'll be more careful. But what happens 3 days later? A coffee, just $3.50. A grocery run, $120 instead of $60. An impulse buy, an extra $50. A week passes, it's the 9th of the month, and Michael's face is already falling. You look at your account and the money is gone. Not all of it, but enough to make you nervous. But here's the turning point. One day, Michael writes down every single expense for 1 week. Actual receipts. Actual transactions. The result? Shock. He realizes that tiny things are evaporating $1,500 every month. A $4 coffee here. A $15 lunch there. A $25 impulse buy. That's the real danger. The expenses that kill your budget slip past your awareness. If you saw yourself in this story, drop a +1 in the comments. Listen, I'm going to tell you the most important sentence you'll hear today. What drains your salary isn't big expenses. It's the tiny behaviors you don't notice. Micro expenses are the hardest to control because each one is so small. Real numbers. Daily $3.50 coffee. $1,260 yearly. Eating out twice a week. $3,840 yearly. Impulse grocery extras. $180. Monthly. Streaming services you barely use. $45 monthly. Convenience store snacks. $80 monthly. Unused. Gym membership. $60 monthly. Total. $790 per month. Nearly $9,500 per year. When people hear these numbers, most say, I don't spend that much. Why? Because 80% of these expenses are unconscious. They happen in autopilot mode. Your brain doesn't register a $4 purchase as spending. It registers it as barely anything. But barely anything, repeated 200 times a month, becomes everything. When payments are easy, tap to pay, one-click checkout, your brain stops treating them as real money. Your salary doesn't fail to cover your life. Your salary quietly leaves you. If this surprised you, like the video. Second big reason, not giving your salary a mission. Your salary lands in your account. Then what? No plan, no boundaries, no direction. Money always escapes through the weakest point. Simple analogy. If you leave a dog in a room with open doors, where does it go? Wherever the easiest exit is. Money is the same. If it has no plan, it flows to the easiest place. That's why you say, where did all my money go? You didn't guide it, so the money chose its own path. Most people treat their salary like a pool of available funds. When you see $3,000 in your account, your brain says, I have $3,000 to spend. But you don't. You have rent, bills, food. The money was already assigned. You just hadn't formalized it. Successful people use money zones. The moment their salary arrives, they split it. Zone 1, survival money, rent, utilities, groceries. Zone 2, obligation money, debt, insurance, subscriptions. Zone 3, future money, savings, investments. Zone 4, freedom money, fun, guilt-free spending. When money has a mission, it stays put. Do you give your salary a mission? Write it in the comments. Third reason, the strongest drain, the credit card illusion. A credit card whispers, buy it now, pay later. It sounds harmless, convenient. There's a psychological term, trusting your future self. But when the future arrives, that future you is now the real you, paying for promises made months ago. The result? Today's salary goes to past expenses. You're working today, but funding past mistakes. That's why the money isn't enough for today, because it never reaches today. Shocking statistic. Average credit card debt is $6,500 per household. With minimum payments at 18% interest, it takes over 15 years to pay off. You're not just paying for the couch. You're paying double. Credit cards create delayed pain. When you swipe, you feel nothing. The pain comes weeks later, disconnected from pleasure. Your brain never learns, and this is where the solution comes in. Now we're at the part that changes lives. Most people say after the first month, I actually can save money. Let's begin. Step 1, the 3-box method. Grab your phone or paper. Create 3 boxes. Box 1, mandatory expenses. Rent, bills, transportation, food. Box 2, pleasure expenses. Coffee, eating out, entertainment, shopping. Box 3, money traps. Everything you spend without noticing. The third box saves lives. The biggest drain is what you don't notice. Spend 5 minutes. Go through last month's transactions. Be honest. Be brutal. Use your bank's app. Most have spending categories built in. Those who write these down can comment. I'm starting. Step 2. Cut 3 money traps. This doesn't force you to change everything. Choose 3 unnecessary expenses and cut them for 30 days. Just 3. Examples. Cancel that streaming service. Save $15. Make coffee at home 4 days a week. Save $56. Meal prep Sunday lunches. Save $120. Result? $700 to $1,500 at month's end. People say, cutting 3 things won't matter. Then they can't believe their eyes. Why it works. Small changes create momentum. You see $200 extra, your brain gets excited. Discipline feels like winning. Which 3 expenses will you cut first? Write it in the comments. Step 3. Give your salary a mission. This is the final step. People who do this automatically fix their financial life. When your salary arrives, split it. 50% mandatory expenses. Rent, bills, groceries, transport. 20% pleasure. Eating out, hobbies, fun. Guilt-free. 20% savings or debt payoff. Your future self will thank you. 10% flexibility. Unexpected stuff. Buffer zone. You manage the money, not the other way around. The secret. That 20% pleasure budget is essential. Deprive yourself completely, you'll binge later. Same reason crash diets fail. Financial health isn't perfection. It's sustainable systems. In summary, the real reason your salary isn't enough isn't the amount. It's unseen leaks, directionless money, and past debts. But now the advantage is yours. Apply these methods today. Feel the difference in 1 month. Final thought. Money isn't just numbers. It's freedom. It's options. The ability to say yes to opportunities and no to desperation. That power starts with a 10-minute decision. If you want more content like this, don't forget to like the video. Comment, keep going.